You'd almost think it was in the middle of January during a snowstorm, instead of the middle of July in the middle of an heat wave. We gotta use the stove. We need to fry up some onion and some ground beef and some wieners. Because today, we're not doing a recipe as such. We're gonna be doing a bunch of toppings that we here in Newfoundland put on our French fries. All these toppings together we call the mess. If I was a skinny guy telling you this, you can walk away from it and you say you're crazy. But when a big guy tells you about food, you sit and listen. Because we never got big by eating rice cakes and lettuce. We got big by eating the absolutely delicious foods, because if there's fat in it, it's delicious. And when we say dressing and gravy on top of fries, okay, now you need to listen. Because this is not your typical dressing. This is what we make here in Newfoundland. This is our typical Newfoundland dressing with some sugar and some savory. Again, you're saying sugar, bread on top of French fries with gravy. Don't knock it until you've tried it. Then we have other toppings going on this as well. You gotta trust me. You gotta trust me. I haven't let you down yet with any of my videos, so I'm not gonna let you down today. So this shouldn't take too long to brown. We want to fully cook our ground beef, because once it's cooked, we're not going to cook it again. Once it's done here, we're done with our ground beef. So you want to make sure your ground beef is well cooked. Okay, let's put our spuds to one side. Hopefully that'll be enough. I got a few more there if I need it. It's always better to have more than not enough. So we're going to get our onion ready. I'm probably only going to need a half onion. And keep the rest for another time. So we're going to slice it up fairly thin, but we're going to leave it as rounds like that. We're going to caramelize it. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Long time since I had the mess, and this is going to be absolutely delicious. Look at that. A little bit more, I think. And we'll leave the rest of the onion for another time. There we go. So that onion is ready. So our lean ground beef needs a little bit more oil. We got some avocado oil. Just push it around a little. We're going to peel our potatoes. Oh, this is cooking up very nicely. It's almost done. Let's get our potatoes cut into French fries. There we go. Too many potatoes. You know what they say, sometimes your gut is bigger than your eyes. I don't know if the fryer is ready yet or not, but we still got our onion to fry up. We still got wieners to cut up. Looks like they've gotten smaller. Wow, they have gotten smaller. So we're just gonna slice up our wieners. We're gonna fry these up as well. So we're gonna take up our ground beef. And this was very lean. Then we're going to add some more oil, and we're going to throw in our onion. A little bit more avocado oil. There we go. Probably wondering, with all the grease you're going to have tonight, who cares about avocado oil? I know, but this is what we're used to. And we like it. We gotten used to it. It's a different taste. It puts a different taste on your foods, but we really, really like avocado oil. Took me quite a while to get used to it, but it's a better oil to use than the alternatives. So we're going to put the basket up. Just going to add. Ooh, she's good and hot. She's good and hot. Something I forgot to make, which was the dressing. So I'm not sure how much sugar Mother uses. So we're just going to go by the way it looks. I don't think it's very much sugar. So we're going to add our breadcrumbs. We got our summer savory. This isn't Newfoundland savory. Newfoundland savory is actually a different savory than this, a better savory actually. So we're going to have to go with this because this is all we got. Mother got some here somewhere, but again, for me to find that, well, we all know. So you just sprinkle it in, and we're going to mix it. You want a nice balance of the the breadcrumbs and the savory. You'll know once you start mixing it all together. If you can't see the savory, you need to add more. Some sugar. Let's get some sugar. And I think we're done. Yep, definitely done. Definitely done. Okay, let's get our French fries on the go. Whoa. Oh, yeah. This is going to be a great meal. There we go. It's coming along. We're getting there. So the best thing about this meal is you're going to have all your toppings laid out. Invite your friends, family over on a Saturday night, and then they can add whatever they want. We got some gravy on the go as well. We got to get that warmed up. So let's get this famous can opener on the go. Should have bought another one. Now what are we going to use to warm this up with? It's a good question. What do we have? I'm going to have to buy some more cast iron, little pots and that. I got one that I can't find. Don't know where it's to, brand new. Don't know, I put it somewhere so I wouldn't forget. And I forgot, and I don't know where it's to. So we need some more cast iron on the go, some smaller items. We got a lot of bigger stuff here, but we need some smaller items for warming stuff up. Oh yeah. And this is what we're talking about. We need to caramelize our onions, see if it's turning brown. We'll soften it, give a nice texture, especially on top of the French fries. There we go. All right, we got a small pot. I'm probably only going to use one can of gravy. Oh, that will flop in there. Let's get the gravy on the stove. There we go, right over there. Check our French fries. Starting to turn brown. Ooh, this is going to be incredible. Wiener's just starting to do. Our gravy is ready. Our onion, one side. Look at that beautiful onion. Look at the color on that. There you go, sweet onion. Our wieners are done. Let's move my hand so I don't get a burn. Wieners on another side. There we go. So let's start loading up our plate. Remember, we call this the mess. Got our fries. Nice and golden brown. There you go. There's our fries. There's our fries. Now we like to put our cheese on next. Cheese curds. Let's break this one up a bit. Now those fries are going to help melt that cheese as well. Mom's gravy is far better. The gravy is going to help melt the cheese as well. I like to put the dressing on next. The dressing next. Look at all the savory. See all the green? There you go. That's how we do it. These breadcrumbs is very fine. When we make our dressing, breadcrumbs is a little bit bigger. Not a lot bigger. It's not big chunks of bread. It's just a little bit bigger. So it's not as fine as this when you're putting it on. I know what you're thinking. Not appetizing. Delicious. Come on, big guy telling you about food. You listen. There we go. Now, we're going to put that... Ah! Let's try this again. We're going to put the onions on top. Look at that. Look at the onions. Okay, this is what we're talking about, guys. Look at that. Spread out your onion. Spread out your onion. Come on. You know you love it. You can brown up your ground beef more. This was the lean stuff, which usually got a different color. I worries about that lean stuff. He says good for you, but I don't know. I don't like the look of it. You know, if it's not fatty, you wonder what they did with it. If you had a bottle of moose meat and made your gravy out of the bottle of moose meat, now we're talking about the proper mess. Now, wieners. Come on. Put your wieners up on top. You see this? There we go. Let's add some more gravy because that stuff on top is pretty dry right now. So let's pour on the gravy. There we go. Get everything soaked in that gravy. Not too much. You don't want the bottom layer to be, you know, soggy too much. Look at it! Enjoy it. It is delicious. I got it all. I got the dressing, I got the fries, I got the wiener, gravy, cheese curds, onion, ground beef. You got to understand about the dressing. It brings a lot of flavor, that's savory. A little bit of sugar and a little bit of bread. You don't even notice the bread. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see another video that's a little different, try this one. It's our stew, our homemade stew with pastry on top. And I know what you're thinking, it's not a coffee shop pastry. Go check it out. You won't be disappointed. And we'll see you in our next video.